Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning back into the Belton Bond. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by our channel, and if you are a subscriber, thank you for coming back. Today's video is going to be a series video. I'm going to start talking about like expectations versus reality, and it's going to kind of be like the last of my, not like pregnancy videos, but like talking about my pregnancy, because like clearly I'm kind of, my son is 8 months, but like life has taken over. He has taken over, and I haven't been able to like film as much as I wanted to. So I'm going to get this expectation versus reality series up, and then we're going to like do some other kind of fun stuff with our channel where my husband's going to be coming along, and I'll do more vlogging and that type of stuff too. But this expectation versus reality video is specifically when I was pregnant, and let me just tell you, one thing you can expect during your whole pregnancy is to be nervous. Like, I was nervous from taking the first pregnancy test, nervous from when we got it confirmed at the doctor's office, nervous like every single stage of my pregnancy. Me, I'm like a naturally anxious and like worrisome person. So I did download a couple of apps that helped me, you know, kind of track my pregnancy and know what was going on. One of them was What to Expect. Another one is called Baby Center. And another one is also called The Bump. The reason I mentioned those three together is because they also transitioned once Scotland was born. So now it gives me like tips and like mommy ideas and things like that to help, you know, kind of guide me as a parent. So those apps are good to kind of put your nervousness at bay. And then there's an app my friend told me about called Sprout. And I really liked that one when I was pregnant because it would tell me each week like how he had grown, what was starting to like form and develop. So those were like really cool. So I'm going to talk about the 4 things that I expected while I was pregnant. I have my little phone here so I can take, you know, make sure I have my notes so I give you, you know, all the tea. Okay. So first thing I expected, and don't laugh, it's going to be funny, but I expected to faint, y'all. Like, you know how you see in movies, I guess more so like older movies, but like women would faint and then they find out that they're pregnant. That stuff like scared me. I really expected to faint. I remember watching the movie 42 about, I was about to say Ray Charles, not Ray Charles, but about Jackie Robinson and like his fiance, or were they married at the time? Maybe wife, was like thrown up in the bathroom, and this lady came and asked her like, when was your last monthly? And she was so sick. So I really expected to faint. Thank the Lord, my reality is that that did not happen. So, and actually most pregnant women and moms that I know, none of them fainted. That was just my like extreme worry and anxiety kicking in. So I did expect to faint, but guess what? I did not. So if that's like an expectation of yours, I think it's less likely that it happens when you're pregnant now. But and it could have just been something that like they put into the movies. But anyway, I expected to faint and I did not. So that's awesome. Also, in like the beginning of my pregnancy, I expected like really bad morning sickness. Like I have some mommy friends that experienced it so bad, like could not come to work. They were like throwing up all the time, and like their first trimester, they said it was the worst. So I expected that. Let me tell you how my first trimester, I did not even know I was pregnant. Okay, when I did find out I was pregnant, I was already 9 weeks. When we got it confirmed at the doctor, I was already 11 weeks. So in reality, for the morning sickness, I may have felt some nauseousness or may have felt nausea. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then what else? I was dizzy one time, maybe a couple of times. I remember one specific time I was like dizzy in my classroom, and I just had to like stop, brace myself, you know, against a desk, and then I was fine. But like I never threw up ever. It could be because I had a son, and you know how they say morning sickness is sometimes worse when you're having a daughter. So that could have had something to do with it. I'm not sure. But yeah, like my morning sickness, I expected it to be way worse than it was. Like it was like really nothing. Okay. The next thing, and I know this is like a hot topic of pregnancy and just for women in general, is stretch marks. Now, did I want to expect stretch marks? No. Do I know that they can happen? Yes. Are they hereditary? Yes. Did my mama have them? Yes. Did my sister have them? Yes. So reality, do y'all think I got them? I'm gonna wait. You think I got stretch marks? Yes, I did. But let me tell you, my stretch marks were like on, no, not on pause. They were on back order. Like, okay, I was looking for them because I was like, I know they're coming, but I was surprised at the same time that they had not come. My due date was December 10th. Throughout my pregnancy, I did not get stretch marks until October. Like I went, what's that, like 7 months, not a stretch mark to be seen. Then it's like the weekend of my baby shower, all of a sudden I see like this little mark on my stomach and I'm like, is this a stretch mark? And then let me tell you, that stretch mark came, it brought its friends, its cousins, like they are here. Like the stretch marks are real. So if your family members had them, there's probably a chance that you might get them. Just to be real, this is reality. So I did get them, but like there's creams and stuff that they say work and that you can put on your stomach. I will say that I did use like coconut oil and stuff when I was pregnant, but probably not as much as I should have used it. But now I am using bio oil and I got it from Ulta. I think they sell it at Walmart too, but it's supposed to help with stretch marks. And on the directions it says like to start using it during your second trimester. So I got them, they're here. It's okay, we gonna deal with them. And you know what? It's like a badge of honor, okay? I had a whole baby, as my friend says. Last thing, this video is not going to be long. The last thing on my expectations versus reality is, don't laugh again, but pain when, you know, Scotland would move inside of me. I don't know what this condition is called where like I just sit and watch like videos of things, and like even though it like creeps me out and starts to scare me, it's like I can't press stop. I keep watching them. I did that with like labor too. I watched so many labor videos. I was telling my dad and he was like, why are you doing that to yourself? But anyway, like I would see a lot of videos on Instagram where people would like post of their like child moving when they were pregnant. And this was like earlier on in my pregnancy. So Scotland really hadn't, well, he was moving, but I couldn't feel his movements. So like I would see like elbows go across their stomach or like a foot and stuff, and I was like, that stuff has to hurt. Like I expected it to be like painful when he would move. Let me tell you how it's not painful at all. Now, do they get in positions that are uncomfortable? Yes. Like Scotland would sometimes like ball up, and I feel like it was his little like butt or knee or something that would be in one place, but sometimes he would ball up and it would just feel tight, but it wasn't ever painful. And it didn't really feel like butterflies or anything either. Like people say it feels like flutters. To me, it felt like someone like thumping you or like kicking you from the inside. So again, this is one of the things where I expected the pain to be like so much when he would move, but it wasn't painful at all. Like I would look forward to it. Sometimes if I hadn't felt him move for a while, I'd like poke my stomach or something just to make sure that he was, you know, he was still good in there. So yeah, those are really like my basic expectations versus reality as far as being pregnant. I'm going to do maybe like 3 more videos like this just through the stages of like labor and then like after labor and also like being a mom. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I know like if you're out there pregnant or expecting to become pregnant, you're going to have expectations, but everything may not be like as heightened or painful or whatever as you are expecting it to be. So just like a quick Michelle's mommy moment here. Just, you know, if you're wanting to get pregnant, planning to get pregnant, trying to get pregnant, just be patient. It'll happen. I pretty much told myself that I didn't want to have kids, but I did that because I wasn't getting pregnant. So in my mind, I was just like, something has to be wrong with me. So if I said that I don't want to have children, then it won't be as painful if I really can't. But lo and behold, like I was having a conversation with my friends about like, I wonder when I'm going to get pregnant. Can I get pregnant? How's it going to happen? And all of that. Come to find out, as I was speaking those very words, I was already pregnant. So if you're on a journey to conceive, if you're, you know, wanting to be a mom in the future, just be patient. Keep praying. It's going to happen when it is supposed to happen. God's timing is perfect. If I have not learned anything else through life, I have understood and learned that his timing is perfect and it will happen when he wants it to happen. And what I've known in my life, things have like just happened and they have happened perfectly. And I know that it has to be God. So just be patient. It's going to happen. Leave me some comments below about what other kind of videos you have. I greatly appreciate you tuning into this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I just want to remind you all to be bold, be blessed, and be bonded. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Belton Bond. See you later.